his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Gino. That is caught. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Here's Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert, and the Panthers will get the football back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down.
Ready?
The play fake, now Young. Throw out wide is incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw, Young. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First down, Panthers. Double 38. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Ready, break.
And the Panther first down.
Cheetah.
They'll throw again. Young. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Throwing, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen from 10 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. Young's going to throw for this. He'll buy some time right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He hits his target, Lockett. He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a 1-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the first down.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
How's that matter? Because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it.
Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 43 yards. And the Seahawks come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will level the playing field at 17-all. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tariq Woolen puts it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. Outright to Smith and Jigba. Touchdown!
I should quit, right?
30 yards. And the Seahawks have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead.
You may as well quit, bro. It's going to get ugly for you.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They go play action. Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Julian Love picks it.
This shit is free. You may as well quit. Game over.
All right.